Red Notice has scored the biggest opening day on Netflix of all time, watched for over 129 million hours. Thanks to the A-list trio cast as the main characters for this movie, it opened its doors to future sequels and the potential of making it a franchise. But what do we actually know about this sequel? While it hasn't been that long since the movie premiered, there is quite a little information out there about Red Notice 2 happening. So here's what we found out. Is it happening? While the movie gained huge success in the first weekend it aired on the Netflix streaming platform, the question remains whether or not a sequel will happen. While Netflix has yet to officially announce the future of this movie, unofficially, it has given the movie a green light for not one, but 2 sequels. Yes, you heard that right. We are expecting to see 2 more installments to the Red Notice franchise. While the movie did receive a series of negative reviews from critics, it received nothing but positive comments from the audience. No wonder it did so well in such a short period of time. It currently remains in that same spot on Netflix, and its success has only grown over time, so it would only be fair that there was a sequel. Netflix would not further comment on this topic, but sources reveal that the trio will come back for yet another movie filled with more heist and more action. We can see why Netflix wouldn't yet announce the future of Red Notice, since asking for 2 follow-up movies takes a lot of confidence in the potential of a Red Notice franchise, as well as the strength of the creative vision for its sequels. We suppose that only time can tell whether this deal will gain further success or not. Rumor has it that this sequel will also be produced by Beau Flynn, alongside Johnson, Hiram Garcia, and Danny Garcia. Thurber will also be producing, and behind the executive producer seat will be Scott Sheldon. Thurber even mentioned that he is already working on a script for the sequel, with the hopes that they will get the chance to do the follow-up. With actors such as Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, and Gal Gadot starring in this movie, we expected that it will become a huge movie, and for its future, it is only fair to say that these A-list stars will make it the biggest movie on Netflix once again.
Listen to me. Niet politia. Guys, niet politia, not a cop.
Release date. Since it was reported that Netflix green-lighted 2 sequels of this movie in January 2022, they began organizing how they can manage to do 2 back-to-back sequels. The goal is to have production begin in early 2023, but without anything being official, we have to say that this is all speculation for now. If we take a look at many Netflix sequels, you can see that Netflix has a pattern of releasing the sequels 2 years after the first movie. So, if this is the case, we could potentially see it in November 2023, if everything goes to plan. This release date seems like a bit of a rush, since we are almost halfway through 2022, and we don't suppose such big movies can get filmed in a few months. Given that it's said that the production is planned to begin in early 2023, we have little hope that the movie will make it by November that same year. Also, let's not forget that the stars of the movie have extremely busy schedules, so aligning their schedules won't be easy, or something that will happen quickly. They are very in-demand actors in Hollywood at this moment, so their schedules might even be booked years ahead. Since it takes around a year or so for such a good movie to be filmed, we would expect it to reach a 2024 release date, or early 2024 at the soonest. This would step out of the 2-year time period Netflix has for its sequels, but we believe that it's the most realistic release date if the filming begins in 2023. However, this could mean nothing. These things get changed all the time. We could see this movie in 2023 or even 2025. It all depends on schedules and timing. While everyone on the Red Notice team is up for filming another one, we believe it will happen, but we aren't so sure how soon we will get to see it.
You're gonna leave me?
You said save yourself.
I said go, but I didn't mean without me.
You said go, save yourself.
Who is coming back? What would this movie be without our favorite trio? Despite them getting into sticky situations in the first movie, none of the 3 main characters were injured or killed, so we do expect to see them return in the sequel. We will get to see Dwayne Johnson in the role of John Hartley, an FBI agent and profiler, Ryan Reynolds as Nolan Booth, a notorious art thief, and Gal Gadot as Sarah Black, aka Bishop. Given the ending of the movie, the sequel should see the 3 of them together in a heist, but we'll get more into that later. After issuing red notices on the 3 of them, we believe that Ritu Arya will be back as Interpol Inspector Urvashi Das, chasing after them. Also, there is the chance that Chris Diamantoulos will return as arms dealer Soto Voss, out for revenge after the Bishop double-crossed him. The plan is to also include a few new characters in the movie for a huge Ocean's 11-style heist film. While there are no official announcements about any new cast members joining this sequel, we have yet to see official statements on who will be back and who will be joining. While Reynolds is expected to come back, he said that he would take a short break from acting to focus more on his family. We know that he has been quite busy in the last few years, and we guess a break is needed. We just hope this break ends by 2023 so he could be back to filming the sequel. Gal Gadot also said that she would be honored to reprise her role and that she can't wait to see what the future of Sarah Black holds and how her relationship with Hartley will evolve. What could it be about? The biggest twist in Red Notice came at the end when we learned that Hartley was actually working with the Bishop all along, and they both end up double-crossing Booth. They needed Booth to tell them the location of Cleopatra's missing egg so they could sell the three of them to an Egyptian billionaire for $300 million. As they go along with the plan and complete it, they double-cross the billionaire and get arrested by Interpol. However, the story doesn't end there. Fast forward to 6 months, we see Hartley and the Bishop enjoying themselves on a yacht when Booth shows up, revealing that Interpol knows all about their secret bank and froze their assets. But he offers them a new three-thief job, which they couldn't refuse since Booth told Interpol where their yacht was. In the final moments of the movie, we see the trio right outside the Louvre Museum in Paris as they get ready for the heist. Could they be stealing the Mona Lisa, or do they have something bigger in mind? While this new job was explained as double the payout and triple the challenge, we have yet to see what it really is. But the most important question for the sequel is whether or not they can trust each other, or will they end up double-crossing each other once again? This appears to be something that will be explored in the sequel, as we will figure out what this new job is all about. Also, since they all got a red notice, we can only assume that Interpol will be after them, chasing them every step they take. If it all plays out right, we would be seeing yet another fantastic action movie where the trio gets involved in a heist that we believe will get out of alive. But anything can happen, right? All we can do for now is wait and see where the sequel will take us. And hopefully, we will get to see a trailer soon and get a small dose of what's coming. Until then, we can always re-watch the first movie and look for any clues that might give up information about the sequel. On a related note, we wanted to know, are you excited for Red Notice 2 as much as we are? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.